So hey, what's up guys? This is your friend Captain here, also back with another weekly tech updates, and this is the part, you can say, episode 44 of it. And yeah, it's been a long since we covered the weekly tech updates of 43. There were some ups and downs before that also, and right now also going on with my schedule. So anyways, you'll be getting updated with the updates which came down this week and the last week. So without any further ado, let's quickly get started. ZTE Exxon 30S, and this phone has officially launched, and if you take a look at this phone, it looks a lot good from the front side because it don't have any type of notch, any type of punch hole and anything on the top. It is just a plain screen because it has got under display camera setup. And if I do have to say so about the processor, this guy is powered by the Snapdragon 870, and it is having some of the cool cameras. No, it is a 64 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 camera setup, which is okay type. And yeah, this phone is having an under display camera setup, and that's the highlighting feature of this phone. Realme GT Neo 3T has got officially unveiled that this phone is having dual camera setup. And yeah, it is having that typical camera setup, 64 plus 1 Android and plus 1 2 megapixel sensor. And if I do have to say so, this is having a Snapdragon 870, and it is having a kind of a say this phone such a GT series smartphone, basically more into a series of a trend where the design is given more importance, and that's the phone is getting. Realme 10, this is only 10. The Realme 9 series is kind of a really nice in its own way, but this Realme 10, the only 10 has been came up in the hands right now, in the rumors of the hands of the rumors basically. It is powered by the MediaTek Helio, yes, Helio G99 basically. And tend to say this is a 4G based smartphone, so might be under 10,000. See, 9 series was a kind of a around 15 plus K, 15K plus in INR, but this is under 10K as per some expectation, but it might be around 16 to 17K as per some rumors. Let's see what we got. Chromecast with the Google TV HD has officially got unveiled with a $30 price packet, and it is a kind of a really cheap in some sort of ways, but it doesn't go globally. So there are some really cheap ways of getting Chromecast, which are 720p or below average Chromecast, so you can get those. But yeah, this is from the Google's official. So if you are looking for one to spice up your TV, then definitely grab this one. Pixel 7 series, all stuff of the smartphone has got unveiled from the Google. It is going to be announced in the October, and this smartphones are going to be as priced as their precedents, so which is really nice thing. And the major upgrade will be only the tensor and some optimization on the back end of the software. With the tensor, basically the integration of the software and the hardware gonna be more powerful. The cameras are said to be getting more power, but it will be on the same megapixel and stuff like that. So yeah, it is okay type of stuff, and it is going to be having a Tensor G2, and kind of say it is also going to be based upon the 4 nanometers. So basically they are using the Exynos but designed by themselves, so it is a Tensor G2. Nice. We shall kind of say the Pixel Watch, the design of stuff like that got officially unveiled from the company itself, and kind of say the design looks really nice. I will be going to see this watch after it will be available on the retailers and stuff, because Pixel 6 series was also really looking nice in terms of the design and stuff, but when it goes around, there are some pretty huge bugs. So I will be thinking that this watch will be already optimizing that stuff and going into the hands. So yeah, let's see what we got. The design looks really classic basically. Google account, we all basically in some sort of ways, if you are watching YouTube, you need a Google account, and if you are not watching on YouTube, then where you are watching? Even I don't know, is there anything like YouTube? Anyways, though if you are having a Google account, it's nice. The Fitbit version, yes. Basically the Fitbit will be officially going to be shifting to the Google account by 2023. So yeah, it will be also getting into the part of the Google's ecosystem of that account. So basically, it's not like, hey, push to the Google down. It's okay size, and you'll be having some more experience of the Google's own powered stuff on the Fitbit. So let's see what we got by the 2023 on the Fitbit. Google's Pixel tablet. There are some leaks of this tablet. It is going to be basically having two options of 128 GB and 256 GB, and this will be based upon a lot of stuff and with the software basically in compare with the other brands, basically Apple only in compare with them. So Wi-Fi 6 is going to be there, and also there will be a stylus, dedicated stylus for this Pixel tablet, which is going to be really nice to see. Let's see what we got on the Pixel tablet. I'm super excited for this tablet. Let's talk about the Apple's software updates currently. iOS 16.0.2. Basically, this has got officially unveiled. It is basically a software, and this is having some bug fixes on the major end for the software, and also some big bug fixes for the iPhone 14 Pros over the camera fixing for that shakiness going on. Really nice to see that. And AirPods Pro 2 are receiving their very first update for that firmware, and this is for the Bluetooth connectivity and some internal updates. So yeah, it is really nice to see it is getting updated. iPhone 14 series are officially been now assembled, or you can say manufactured in India. Might be assembling because the process comes from the outside basically. It might be assembling, and by the 2025 there are some rumors basically the Apple will be completely assembling their phone in India and will be officially selling to the others, and it will be cheaper as per some thoughts going on with the Apple. So the iPad OS 16 has arrived, and the biggest feature you will be finding was the Stage Manager on the M1 powered iPad. So basically, Apple told it that we hadn't pushed that update because we are also planning to push this for the older Pro models which are having a 12x and a 12B processors. So basically, by the 16.0.1 might be on 2, you will be receiving that Stage Manager, and will be before this year. So don't worry about it. And yeah, if you are using the Stage Manager, that doesn't mean you will be having that external display support. No, that might be only prior to the M1 powered iPad. Samsung, okay, Samsung Galaxy S23 series, right? It is coming up, and currently Samsung S23 series basically having 45 watt and stuff of the power support. But as per some rumors, the Samsung Galaxy S23 supports will be only for the 25 watt. Why? Might be due to they are shifting to the Exynos. Yes, they say that the complete series will be powered by the Exynos, if you didn't know. So let's see what we got. If we are talking about the Samsung's foldable smartphone and the flat givable smartphone Z series basically are been so having that exclusive version with the powered by the Korean based brand J-Chung. I don't know how to pronounce. And this is a complete black, which looks really nice, and as for me it is having a really cool detail over the watches and the phones also. Really nice. Samsung has announced the X6 and the Active Tab 4 Pro for the US. It is a kind of a same more into a ruggedish type of tablet and a phone. So yeah, if you are looking for one, you can definitely grab it. The ruggedish one from the Samsung basically. It's kind of they might be more into a under display camera guy for the S23. You might be thinking, no, it is not confirmed yet, but they have patent the under display fingerprint recognition, only recognition, which is on the dual cameras, and they have patented that stuff. So it might be that they want to sell it to the Apple before the Apple did it on a big amount. So it might be like that. Let's see. MediaTek's Compino. If you didn't know, it is a kind of a processor. It is going to be coming on the Tab S6, S8 basically Fan Edition. It's kind of off-sidedly that they are using the MediaTek Compino 900T because it is okay type of processor, and it is more onto the Chromebook side. Let's see what we got on this side, because this is a tablet and it is of Fan Edition, so it might be cheaper. Let's see. Xiaomi 12T and a 12T Pro are coming. These two smartphones are basically a smartphone which are going to be launching by the 4th of October, and it is having a main highlight of a 200 megapixel camera. That's all. That's only the digital camera. So yeah, 200 megapixel camera setup. Cool looking smartphone if you are looking for one. Xiaomi CV2 has arrived. And you know what greatest part of this smartphone? Yes, it got a dynamic island which is basically a dual punch hole on the front side. I was thinking that the Xiaomi will be the one to copy it, and they are copying it. And the many other smartphones which are older released also will be having an update for their punch hole with the dynamic island, a knockoff named by the Smart Island. Let's see how well they will be picking up. And yeah, also the MIUI 13 will be a base code of the lock series. Directly kind of say copying from the Apple as for me. It will be having its own customization. I can't say they are copying, but in terms of that, it might be like that. Xiaomi 11R and the smartphone has got officially unveiled, and the design looks a lot like a Poco based smartphone, and it is looking a lot like that. Poco is basically Xiaomi's brand only in one end. Also, this guy is having 730, 700 and 90 hertz. Yeah, and this smartphone was launched by the September of 30. So yeah, it is okay type of smartphone. Redmi Pad, and this is a tablet which a lot of users have been looking for it. It is going to be launching by the October 4th, and it is a big day as for me because on that same day 200 megapixel camera and this tablet. Tablet are basically the Xiaomi's the first tablet. Mi Pad 5 basically was really outcomed nicely, and I'm super excited for this Redmi Pad. Yes, I want to see how the tablets work nowadays. OnePlus Nord watch, and this is going to be launching really soon. But the two color options, black and blue, has got revealed, and it also revealed a face of the smartwatch. It is a circular, no, it is a square watch from the OnePlus, and it is having a one big highlight, the crown. Yes, it is having a single crown. I was thinking that it will be going to be looking a lot like an Apple Watch. No, they are choosing their own way of looking and design. I like that stuff. Xiaomi, no, it is the OnePlus the 10T is basically having an update for the network system, cameras, and also some other small updates for its Oxygen OS. So yeah, if you are using the OnePlus 10T, make sure you update it. OnePlus 11R Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen powered phone is going to be coming soon. OnePlus 11 series hasn't got a real, and the 11R series TVs are coming up. So it will be before the 11 and the 11 Pros. So let's see how they will be managing this smartphone. And yeah, it will be having a 50 megapixel main camera, 8 Plus Gen 1 and a 50 megapixel. Looks a lot like 10R. Oppo Find X series X6 basically is going to be having two major updates, and one is regarding the processor. It is going to be having Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 and no 8 Gen 2 basically. You might be thinking, hey, 8 Gen 1, it's a really pretty old smartphone processor now. No, it is really powerful, and don't think that it has become old. And it is having a cameras which are 50 plus 50 plus 32, 50 plus 50, which is a wide and ultra wide, and telephoto for the 32 megapixel. Super nice camera set. Reno 8 Pro 5G and Oppo F51 Pro. Both are using their own UI based updates, and yeah, ColorOS basically, which is based upon the Android 13. And this is really nice to see that the F21 is receiving an update. Nice. A17, and it is a kind of a really affordable base of smartphone. It is powered by the G35 at a pricing of $130, and the design looks really nice. I like the personal design. As for me, when the design will be teasing off, which means the leaks and renders were coming off, it was looking like this is the design for a kind of a really okay type, or you can say the middle type of smartphone. But it is on the $130 price bracket, which is really nice to see. One Neo 5G, and the smartphone has got unveiled with a MediaTek Dimensity 810 and a 120Hz display. The design wise, it is really nice looking, and it is a 6000 mAh battery, which is really big thumbs up because 810 6000 mAh, basically a 2-day battery life has for me on a heavy usage has for me. Might be around 1.5 a day. Let's see how it comes. Also, Tecno One Neo 2, and this smartphone is powered by the G85 with a 7000 mAh battery, and this is the affordable beach smartphone looking a lot like that 5G version. Hero Ultra with a 200 megapixel camera and a 180 watt of power adapter. This is a really super excited phone has to me, and when it will be launching, it is a really good smartphone has to me. If the 200 megapixels followed by a two good cameras are there and a really good optimization of the operating system, then it's gonna be a really good smartphone. And yeah, if it is MV200, there will be definitely a good processor which is green lighting, and Infinix they kind of say a mid-range and officially type of budgetish type of brand, so this will be also a mid-range type of phone with the 200 megapixel setup. Super excited. Infinix is working on a 60 megapixel camera which is a OIS, and you might be thinking, hey, it's a normal thing OIS with a 60 megapixel, but this is for the front side. So if you are a vlogger or you like to record a lot of selfies and in a night mode, then definitely it's gonna be really nice to see this smartphone's 60 megapixel OIS camera, Infinix based. Super excited. Infinix 020 and the Infinix Note 12. You might be thinking, hey, it is already there. But this is a 2023 edition. That's why sometimes Infinix makes a unusual stuff. Basically, this 2023 series based smartphone. Talking of which, both the smartphone has got unveiled, and in terms of the design, they both looks really nice. The 2023 Note 12 basically it looks a lot similar to the older version of the Note 12 with the G99 basically. Yeah, and that 020 is having a 108 megapixel camera. Has officially teased the stick edition of their earbuds, and it is coming, and it will be a second generation of the Nothing earbuds, and this was teased at the London Fashion Week, and also afterwards the TCs and stuff came out that earbuds have been also upgraded. So let's see how the second generation of the Nothing TWS looks. These services in India kind of waves super craze going on for this stuff, basically the 5G. It said that October 1st is the day when the 5G service will be kicking off for the users. And the first batch, which is having a lot of cities and stuff in India, will be receiving this update. So let's see how it goes. And if everything goes well, by the 1st of the October, while you are watching, officially the network has got 5G capability. Super excited to see the 5G speed in India might be kind of same mandating the Navic its own type of GPS basically in terms you can understand, and it might be mandated for the smartphones which are launching in India. So might be three type of stuff. If iPhone comes, there is a Google Maps from the App Store you can download. There is Apple Maps, and if Navic arrives on the iPhone, there will be three type of map services which basically you will be able to see it. Let's see how this stuff goes. Phone touch. Yes. This might be the second Geo phone with a touchscreen, and it is going to be launching really soon at a pricing of $150 with a 5G capabilities, and it is said that it will be under 12,000, and afterwards it was said it might be under 10,000 too. But if it on the Geo when it will be launching, let's see. Let's hope for the best. It announced that the Apex 30 camera series of all that cinema lineup, and it is at the price point of 1800, and you might be $1,800 basically. It is on the heavier side, but if you are into cinematic stuff, you will definitely think this is a really good upgrade. Yes. Edge 5G, and this is going to be launching, and it is going to be having the Snapdragon G3X Gen 1, and it is a handheld gaming console with the Android support, and it is looking a lot good, and I am super excited because this handheld console is currently going on a really big motors in right now. There is Steak, there is also Steam, there is all a lot of type of stuff. Even I didn't remember a lot of names, but yeah, Razer is also a thing, so it's gonna be on the costlier side, but super excited to see this. Basically brings a kind of a really good feature and many users of the Intel will be really happy to visit this stuff. Nissan basically. This is going to be having a collaboration between Windows 11, Android, and iOS. Super easy and really nice to say it. And I'm super excited to see that Intel is kind of taking a look over that collaboration and stuff like that. Super nice. 13 Gen GPU got really nice updates with the i5, i7 and i9, and this all are powered by the DDR5 RAM, which is really powerful, and there are some big updates, and it is nice to see in compared with the 12th generation. It is having a really big boost. So yeah, those were some big updates came around this complete week. I'm super excited for the S23 series and how Apple will be managing for the iPad older models, the Pro editions, and also nothing digital, the TWS, and at what pricing it will be coming to India. Let me know in the comment section down below. This is Captain here watching Chaos India. Like and subscribe. God be appreciating our work and press the